Hello, this is Brian J. And what's up, y'all? Cynthia Calvillo did it. She beat Courtney Casey by unanimous decision. I thought the fight was a little bit closer than that. I thought it probably could have gone either way, but I felt that Cynthia Calvillo did enough to win. I gave her the first 2 rounds, and I gave the third round to Courtney Casey. Cynthia was doing really well. She had such great movement, beautiful footwork on her part. Her footwork was so good. She did really well controlling range and distance against Courtney Casey, and she was piecing her up, fighting on the outside, and she couldn't get any takedowns, but she beat Courtney Casey standing up. She landed a lot of lead leg kicks and inside leg kicks. She landed some good jabs, a few good right hands, and to me she landed like the cleaner, more accurate strikes, and she really outworked Courtney Casey, and she had really good posture and better footwork, and she really controlled the movement of the fight and where the fight was going. So I thought Cynthia Calvillo definitely beat Courtney Casey, but I have to say the commentating for this fight was just terrible. I mean, the commentating was very disappointing, especially from Dominick Cruz. I mean, both the commentators were so biased towards Courtney Casey. Every time Courtney Casey threw a strike, Dominick Cruz said how amazing it was, how great it was. Even when Courtney Casey missed a strike, he said she landed it. But when Cynthia would land a strike, would land a right hand, Dominick Cruz didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about Cynthia Calvillo landing right hands or landing a few left hooks here or there. He said nothing about that. Instead, he just kept saying how good Courtney Casey's strikes are, and kept talking about what she was landing and not what Cynthia Calvillo was landing. So terrible commentating on Dominick Cruz's part. This is the worst commentating of his career so far. He usually is great. He usually does better than this, but for this fight, he was way too biased towards Courtney Casey for no fucking reason, as far as I'm concerned. But Cynthia Calvillo, congratulations. She's a really good fighter. And, she's only had one loss in the UFC. I forget how many fights she's had in the UFC for. She's had 6. She's had 6 UFC fights. And so she's 5-1 in the UFC. So, and she called out Tatyana Suarez. She wants to fight Tatyana Suarez and let that be a title eliminator. Hey, fuck it. Let's do it. I mean, Jessica Andrade is fighting Rose Namajunas, and Cynthia Calvillo, she could fight Tatyana Suarez, but I think Tatyana Suarez is going to fight Nina Ansaroff. And I think Tatyana Suarez's wrestling, her size and her strength is going to be too much for Nina Ansaroff and Cynthia Calvillo. But you never know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And, I'm happy for Cynthia Calvillo. Congratulations to Cynthia for winning tonight. And this is Brian J. signing off for now.